Hi guys! Today we're going to talk about the interrogative adjective quel. Quel means which. And so we're going to use this adjective whenever we're choosing between more than one noun. The word interrogative means that we're asking a question. It's like the word interrogate, which really means just to ask questions. So the very specific type of question that we're asking when we use quel is which. So let's take a look at some examples. Our first example here, quel livre est-ce que tu aimes? Quel livre est-ce que tu aimes? Which book is it that you like? Which book? Quel livre? Then we have quel film est-ce qu'il préfère? Which films is it that he likes? Or which films does he like? Then we have quelle heure est-il? Quelle heure est-il? We've heard this question a lot. In English, we would say, what time is it? But in French, they're literally asking, which hour is it? Quelle heure est-il? And then finally, we have, quelles sont les différences? Which are the differences? Or, what are the differences in English? Quelles sont les différences? So you'll see here that we have 4 different forms of this adjective quel. Let's take a look at these forms more closely. So like most adjectives in French, the word quel can be either masculine or feminine. It can also be either singular or plural, just like the nouns that it describes. So in its masculine singular form, we have quel, Q-U-E-L. In its masculine plural form, we add an S, Q-U-E-L-S. In its feminine singular form, we have Q-U-E-L-L-E, also quel. And in its feminine plural form, we have Q-U-E-L-L-E-S, quel. All of these sound pretty much exactly the same. Quel, 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 and quel. We just have to worry about the changes in the spelling. So let's take a look at how this might appear. If we were talking about un livre, a book, and we wanted to ask which book, we're talking about a masculine singular noun. So we would choose our masculine singular form of quel, and we would say quel livre, which book. If we were talking about an apple, une pomme, this is a feminine singular noun. So we would find our feminine singular version of quel, and we would ask quelle pomme, which apple. If we were wondering about several books, des livres, some books, and we wanted to ask which books, we would choose our masculine plural form, because livre is masculine plural, and we would ask quel livre, which books. And if we were talking about more than one apple, we were wondering which apples, we have des pommes, some apples. This is a feminine plural form, or a feminine plural noun, so we would look for our feminine plural form here, and we would say quelle pomme, which apples. We can also use quel with est-ce que to ask more specific questions. So remember that est-ce que is one of our question asking phrases. Is it that? Est-ce que? So if we combine quel and est-ce que, then we can ask more specific questions. This box right here has the word order that we'll use for this. We'll start with quel, which, and then we'll have our noun, and then we'll use est-ce que. So here's our first example. Quel cinéma est-ce que tu préfères? Which cinema is it that you prefer? And then our second example. Quelle chanson est-ce que tu aimes? Which songs is it that you like? Or what songs do you like? Finally, we can use the word quel with the verb être, to be, in order to ask questions that start what is or what are. And in this case, this will be our word order. We'll start with quel in its appropriate form. Then we will use the verb être in its conjugated form. And then we will use the noun and the rest of our question. So here are some examples. Quel est le titre de ton livre préféré? What is, or in French they would say which is, le titre, the title of your favorite book, de ton livre préféré. And then our second example, quelle est la date de votre anniversaire? What is the date of your birthday? In French they say, which is the date of your birthday, because we're choosing between many dates. And then finally we have, quelles sont les différences? Quelles sont les différences? What are, or in French, which are, the differences? So hopefully this video has helped you to understand the interrogative adjective quel, its masculine, feminine, singular, and plural forms, as well as the ways in which we can use it with est-ce que and être to ask more specific questions. As always, if you have any questions, please let me know.